Hello, thank you so much for coming back to watch today's video. So I thought I would do kind of a beginning starter pantry, like must-haves, if you're trying to start a pantry for the very first time. So if you'd like to see my picks for the must-have pantry items, then please keep on watching. Just so you know, I do upload a daily video all about budget food, so it can be a random video like today. It can be food prep, a recipe, a taste test. It really does depend on the day of the week. So make sure you do subscribe, hit that notification bell, bookmark the page. That way you can come back and watch whenever you would like to. So I've always been the type, and it's probably because I live in Utah, but food pantry, like having a food pantry like in your home has always been a thing. Ever since I've grown up, and I do have a fully stocked pantry at my house. So I wanted to show you my must-haves for a pantry. These don't have to be name brand, you can switch these out, whatever you would like to do, but let me go ahead and get started. So, very first thing is macaroni and cheese. So this just happens to be Kraft, it was on sale. I'm a store brand gal. If you've ever watched any of my channels or whatever, you know that I like store brand, but macaroni and cheese is a big one. I think a lot of places it's considered like a side dish, but you can add like frozen vegetables directly to this. You can add meat, whatever, and you can definitely turn it into a main dish. You can make a really easy tuna casserole by adding a couple of cans of drained tuna, baking it, putting, there's lots of stuff you can do with mac and cheese. So definitely recommend having mac and cheese. If you are more into like the natural stuff, I know Annie's is like an organic brand, natural brand. So yeah, once again, it doesn't have to be Kraft. You can do whatever type that you do like, but macaroni and cheese is a must-have in my pantry, for sure. Next, it would definitely be stuffing. Once again, I did get these for like $4 for $1 or something right after the holidays. This is good until September of 2020, so these are still good. But anyway, stuffing. Box stuffing is so nice to have in your pantry because once again, you can have it as a side dish, which we do a lot, or you can turn it into a main dish by turning this is like your base for a casserole. So stuffing is always super awesome to have. I have a great recipe. I'll try to find it and link it down below, but it's stuffing and chicken in your crock pot. Oh my gosh, even Sean liked it, but I'm actually going to be probably making a casserole with this pretty soon. I'll make sure I do film it and put it up on this channel, but stuffing is definitely one of those things. Once again, this is Cubbinson's or something like that, store brand. Dollar Tree has a great stuffing, so it doesn't have to be name brand, but stuffing is a great thing to have in your pantry. Yep. Okay, next is going to be canned soups. So this is the Campbell's Chunky Soup. I don't buy these unless they're on sale for 99 cents or less. They're usually around $2.19 at my local store, but I do like these. They make a quick, easy meal. Sometimes I'm not feeling well, and I can just throw in a couple of cans of soup into a pot, make grilled cheese, and it's a dinner. You're not ordering out, especially for fall and winter, which I know we're way far away, but I do like having soups in my pantry. This is from Dollar Tree, and this is Campbell's Kitchen Classics. This is beef and barley soup. You don't add water to it. This was only $1, so once again, this also makes a great base for casseroles, or if you're trying to make your own soup or whatever, you want to add extra stuff to it to make it go further. These kind of soups do make a great base, so once again, multi-purpose for a meal or for making a casserole or making your own dish. Great stuff. Okay, I got a little bag here. Okay, so this is going to be a no-brainer. Sorry for all the noise. But rice. Rice is one of those things that we always have in our pantry. We don't eat a ton of it, but I do like making rice from time to time as a side dish. Once again, rice is also a great filler to make things stretch a little bit further. So, love rice. This is jasmine rice. I did get it on sale for like 75 cents. Like, great deal. But you don't need to get, expensive rice. You can get just the cheap store brand or whatever. But I do like having rice in the pantry. You can even make it into breakfast cereal. there's all sorts of stuff you can do with rice. So rice is definitely something we always have in our pantry. Same with the Idahoan, or any type, really, any brand of the instant mashed potatoes. I think this is the best brand personally, and they're super affordable. My store always has them on sale. I think I actually got these ones for like 60 cents a bag. But once again, this is just, it's one of those things that maybe you're living out of your pantry. These are great to have just to add a little bit of variety. And once again, you can make awesome potato pancakes with these. Super quick, super delicious. I love the little instant mashed potatoes. I didn't used to, but the Idahoans are amazing. They have a whole bunch of different flavors, so this is something we always have in our pantry. Next is going to be either canned or dry beans. Rice and beans, I think everyone knows this by now, but it does make a complete protein. So I like having beans in my pantry. I love making tacos with beans. Once again, it helps to make the meat stretch further. But yeah, you can make chili, you can make all sorts of things with beans. Bean salad, heck yeah. But yeah, once again, it's just super affordable and does make a complete protein if you do mix it with rice. So, and rice bowls with beans, a little bit of cheese, some kind of spicy sauce. Super cheap, but super, super delicious and very, very filling. So we always have beans in our pantry, and I just like having beans. Okay, so next would be popcorn. Loose popcorn, whatever. Before we got our air popper, I would make popcorn on the stovetop, which is delicious, but it's a little bit of a pain in the butt. But yeah, we always have popcorn on hand. This bag is 1 pound, and this is actually from the Dollar Tree, and this is Jolly Time, so it's name brand, but super affordable, and it does make a lot, and it makes really good snacks. And once again, if you're living out of your pantry, a little bit of margarine. Sean likes margarine, I like butter, but you can make whatever you would like, kind of like flavor with popcorn, and it's just easy, it's super affordable, and it makes a lot. So we always have popcorn. And then lastly, this is once again a no-brainer, but seasonings. So Dollar Tree has great seasonings. So these are actually Dollar Tree's brand. It's Supreme Tradition. So I have Italian seasoning. I have some French fry seasoning. This is so good on baked potatoes. But they have great seasonings at Dollar Tree, and even my Dollar Tree has had name brand. So Longhorn Steakhouse grill seasoning. We love this stuff. Red Lobster seasoning. I haven't used this yet, but it's sriracha salt. Sounds good. I bet it's going to be delicious. And then also this Badia complete seasoning. So seasonings is once again a must-have. If you are eating beans and rice a lot, having different seasonings you can put on them totally changes it up. The base is still the same, but it adds a lot of flavor and it can change things up for you. So salt, pepper, coffee is something we always have in our pantry as well. It's just those things that you could live off for quite a while that are affordable and are filling. That's what we have in our pantry. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you my pantry staples, my pantry must-haves. I hope you did enjoy today's video. I would love to know down below in the comments, what are some of your guys' pantry staples? What is something that you always have on hand just to have? I would love to know down below in the comments. And don't forget, you're always welcome to follow me on my other social media, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. It's all at Budget Glam Babe. Don't go anywhere quite yet. Another video should start autoplaying here very shortly, or you can always click on one of the ones I'll be popping up around the screen. But yeah, I'll see you here in just a sec.